prior to colonisation, our ancestors, as you all know, they were gardeners, they were fishermen, and we lived off the land and the sea, and we walked to the gardens.
And through understanding your own personal identity, who you are, what you stand for, where you come from, it can help you decide where you're going to go.
Many beautiful people, and to be working with Larrakia people as well, and people from right across the Northern Territory. And they've taught me a lot about my culture, and that has made me a stronger woman. And I know that for all of us to know about our background, no matter what that might be, it's really important, and it helps us with our well-being overall.
Although being born with one arm, I never let anything get in the way of what I wanted to do. And these would be my words of encouragement to you, is to believe in yourself, back yourself, think about what you want, know what you want, and go get it.
Now I know in my life the things that bring me utter joy and happiness, and I do seek out those things. I love music, as with most of my family, all of my family, we love music. We love self-expression in the form of dance and storytelling and poetry and songs. Protesting, and we do these things all the time.
And the importance to be able to be open, to be honest and share. If I'm feeling upset, or I'm feeling angry, or I'm feeling sad, but also to acknowledge the positive sides. You know, be able to say I'm feeling happy. You know, I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling whatever. I'm feeling relaxed. So it takes a lot of courage to be able to talk honestly about how I'm feeling. And by me being able to do that, it allows other men, you know, to be able to say how they are feeling in their lives as well.
We run men's groups yarning circles. And we do that because yarning circles is a way where men can talk about stuff, get stuff off their chests, and it becomes very therapeutic. And it's a good healing space for Aboriginal men.
We run a program through Alcohol Clothing for the young women. Our aim is to reconnect the youth with the elders, and we do that by running our programs through fashion parade and weaving. It's a special Yolngu program design that we done. So we're using all practices from our traditional Yolngu ways through weaving and integrating that with the fashion parade. So that's why we have the two programs for the Ngalapalamiri and the Jamarakuli, and putting them together. So in a way we're saying not to forget the past, but bringing the past knowledge and using it into today's practices.
Just make that time for yourself, and you know, if someone does say, "Are you okay?" it's quite cool to say no and talk about what's going on.
And you can imagine the unmanageable things that happen. We need to pick ourselves up and say it's okay, it's cool. To say that we are struggling, we are vulnerable, and focus on our strengths. So when the opportunity is there as a threat, we can use that as an opportunity to learn from each other, to grow and nurture. That's why my key message out there is it's so important. Look after yourself, come to the clinics, you're never alone, and there's help, support are available, and you do matter, we do all care, you do belong, and we love you unconditionally.
What's important to me is that if people want changes in their life, they must be the change they want to see. It's important that they have structure in their life and routine. It's important that they go to bed early when they have their home and their children, get up early, send the kids to school, have breakfast,
wash the clothes, clean the house.
I walk every single day and I make sure I sit and watch the sunset every single day, and that actually kind of gives me a bit of strength because it's where I can see the end of the day and everything just kind of disappears and I can just get ready for the next day again.
There's a few little points here about how to stay happy, but I would say helping others is probably one of my big ones, and then doing what you love. If you're lucky enough to find in your life what you really, really love, you know, there's a saying, what makes you jump out of bed in the morning? You all have to find your own thing that makes you jump out of bed. It might be music, it might be going for a marathon, it might be rescuing stray dogs, I don't know. But it's up to every individual to find what makes them jump out of bed in the morning, because that's your thing. And that's your energizer that makes you happy.
And that's the message I want to give to people, is one of hope, is that though we're going through tough times at the moment, things will improve, and they'll improve slowly, but we need to make sure that we stay in contact with our family, our friends, that we support our people in our workforce so that they feel good, and that if they're seeming a little bit down, it's okay to ask, are you okay? You know, is there anything I can do? Do you need to have a chat or a cup of tea? But hey, it's going to get better, and we're all strong, and if we all look after each other, we're going to get through this okay.